All right. Let's see. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? Okay. All right. Let's check our notes. Let's check our things here. What do we pick up? We got that. We lost our. Oh, that's right. We got the whatchamacallit of anguish and pain or whatever. What was it called again? I do not remember. Now here's the thing that I'm actually wondering. If I forget it, thought will be lost forever. Oh. Okay, no. We don't want that. Can I not? Okay, so that's interesting. A ledger of loathing and hatred. Yes, thank you. That was it. That was it. Such a good name. It looks like we have to keep this equipped. Like, it's forever. Which I'm cool with, you know? I guess it's... maybe later on it's something that you can change, or maybe never change, and that's cool. But we'll... Because we can't, like, just equip them. Well, alright. So there's that. We got that. We got $3.20. Is there... Map. Okay. Map information complete. That's... not helpful. Legendary. Good God. This is really nice, though, that it actually keeps track of this. Okay, so we need to get ammonia from the gardener and the free or the fruit store. It'll make it easier. We'll put the clothes in the trash. I will ask Gart. I don't want to ask that kid. Style your paperwork. You and your conceptualization skill have decided to style that paperwork so it'll be cooler somehow. Be on the lookout. But no, this will take time. Okay. Oh, right. Did we already do that? We didn't. We passed out and we woke up.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
Kim, how do I turn on the tap?
Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Alright. I turn, you press start. Alright, press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canema comes to life with a whiny growl.
A whiny growl?
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Ooh.
The lights unfold
Ooh.
with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
God, I love this game.
There you
Can I play this game forever?
I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Alright. Actually... Ah! All I had to do was reload the game, and now he actually closes the door.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
This is where we get the map.
There she is. Revachol West.
Now we get the map.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
I'm sorry, really? Okay, that's fancy. Let's see, look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Canema's headlights.
Alright. Wait, look
The
around
road
it.
brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks.
Probably
The
high.
woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
That's fair.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, "All right, where are we on this map?" Point to the Helligen map.
Let me see.
Takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. All right, let's get this started. We'll do the polling here. 1 seems nice. 2 seems like a shithole. 3 is I'm sure I've seen worse. And you got 15 seconds to put in your choices here. Yeah, I was feeling 3 as well. Let's do it.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Le
Royaume.
Royaume. The burnt out quarter.
Perfect. Oh man, makes me think of Fallen London for some reason. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Interesting. Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
Legit. All right, what about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Huh. Count them individually.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
A wave of... Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. 216. Why does that... This game is sassy. It is sassy. I love it. It makes me happy. It makes me happy to play this game. All right, what about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
Interesting. Oh, we had visual calculus. Oh, interesting. That was lucky. 3? That's it?
That's it.
Hey, Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark.
Those are perforations.
No shit.
They represent your record as an officer of the RCM.
Oh,
They are your
no.
statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Oh, no. It's 216 failed cases or something, isn't it?
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Oh, is this going to be one of those things where, like, we're actually creating our past sort of thing? Okay, 18 dots. Either that or it's 216 cases and 3 dots are unsolved. But that wouldn't make sense. Because you would put a dot for a... Because you wouldn't be able to change that. So, okay. Alright, wait. 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar?
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we?
Let's move on. Alright.
This next row, the one
Aw.
that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished.
Okay.
You've got, let's see...
216.
Wow, more than 200.
216 to be exact. Speaking of sass.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Wow. It's clearly... Okay. Oh, no. I hope the last one isn't partners. That would make me sad. Or like kills, or I don't know. It's all kinds of sad things. Let's see. Clearly we have to go with the first one, but I will pull on this one. The first one is Seek Him. I told you I was a superstar cop. The second one is I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. Or some solace. What's the last number? And the third one is I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? Alright, so here we go. Yeah, that was an easy answer, wasn't it? Oh. Alright.
Call it what you want. You are a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Ugh. So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter,
Aw.
it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
That's good. Oh. Oh. We love Kim.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. I don't really either.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
I'm gonna say it's hard to tell.
Yes.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? Yes, he says, declining to elaborate. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what? Or maybe I should find a hobby? Or hobbies are lame. I'll say, like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Alright, maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
That's true. That's true. You know, I'm wondering if this is a context sensitive situation. If I didn't have the gloves on, would that not have been a thing? Or if it's like, would I have had to have had the gloves by this point, kind of thing? Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
All right. Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Wait, he presses a remote control on the key. You mean you had remote
you
damn
can
it.
now see your statistics on your journal
Nice.
page to the right of the task description.
Nice. You were just thinking that? Yeah, right? Yeah, we've got some, yeah, we got, oh, here we go. Name unknown, rank unknown. Good cop, bad cop, 4. Honor, 0. People killed, 3. Cases solved, 216. Years of service, 18 years. Superstar cop, 5. Apocalypse cop, 1. Sorry cop, 1. Boring cop, 0. Communist, 3. Fascist, 1. Ultra-liberal, 1. Moralist, 1. Apparently I'm... Yeah, that's interesting. These must be the stats related to things that you select. Okay. It's still Monday, so we haven't... some things are probably influenced by the stuff that you do. I was thinking that exact same thing. It's probably dialogue selection related. So you're helping me out a lot by, I mean, clearly you're helping me out a lot because I'm at Superstar Cop 5, and I mean that's where you need to be, right? That's okay. That's after the dead body. Find booze and drink it, and we have to get the salts. So we'll go talk to the lady. Let's just go do that right now because she's right here. Hey lady, don't mind the crowbar.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling snow and sighs. Well,
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
it's March. What do you expect? All right. Do you still have your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure. I'm done with them.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
That's fair. Well, thank you kindly. You know, I never talked to this guy. I should definitely talk to this guy. Let's go talk to this guy. Let's save. I'm remembering now that that's a thing that I'm going to want to keep doing. With significant regularity. Alright, now let's go talk to him, because, you know, we'll get killed otherwise.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
It's like me. Oh no, I'm some guy hanging out behind a truck. Yeah, let's keep listening. I'm the law. What kind of response is that? What is this? Okay, let's keep listening.
From another planet.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Oh. Alright, do I want to say I'm the law, or, what's going on here? Let's just say what's going on here.
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
You probably can. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Oh, are those tattoos?
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am. So how long have you been here? Cool. Leave.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Alright, so how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Zoot.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
All right, let's do another poll here. One is I dig your style, man. 2 is extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. 3 is I don't quite understand what you just said. And 4 is could you say it again, only a little less plotting? All right, I'll give you a few seconds to mull that over, and then you'll have the 15 seconds to answer. All right, let's go. I feel it. That's where I was at. Is that or dig? I dig your style. I'll take that
imagine.
one.
It's been a whole week already.
You Snickers.
So tell me, what do you need?
All right. Care to spare some change for work? We're gonna shake down. We're gonna shake down the truck drivers. That's perfect. Tell me more about the strike, or know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there. Points to the yard. What are you hauling anyway? I'm assuming that this is an information gathering situation where I can go through all of these. At least until I screw up some dialogue situation. All right. Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay. I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. So you're broke. Got it. What else do I have to ask here? I'm definitely going with 2 on this one.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
I feel that. Alright, tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
I gotta say something about this game. Like, I can't quite understand why I feel so good about this game. And until I like realize right now, like, I like CRPGs. I like CRPGs a lot. But something that I, kind of recognize is that a lot of CRPGs it's about battle, and there's not really battle in this game. I'm sure there's going to be, like, some sort of something, because we do have health and the possibility to have bullets and a gun. So there might be something like that, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be very common. And even if it is, it seems like this game is designed specifically around the story. It's around the actual development of the dialogue paths and the different ways that you can take it. So it's very good, and I like that. I like it a lot in that sense. It really has a solid feel to it. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm not gonna get everything, quote unquote, right, which is very freeing. Oh shit, my internet's being a jerk. Okay, alright, let's continue here.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike. What's the union demanding? Anything else I should know?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Hey, good on... Yeah, right? Wait, so what union is this? I'm actually kind of... It's the dock workers union, right? Yes. Yes. Which makes sense, so that makes a lot of sense. I appreciate unions.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Yes. Jess, that's an excellent point. You agree. Plus, there's probably so much more to experience if you played through again. Yes. Like, I've heard things like you can go through this in like a completely, like, just drug-induced haze. Which sounds kind of terrifying. Anyway.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
I think I can do this one.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
I mean, that's a thing. I don't know my mother, but I go and strike against her too, for my rights. No, your mother! I guess you get a point. Okay, I have to pull this one too. I know, Jess, I think that you're like the only one in here right now. But I do want to get your input on this one, so let it rip. Oh, okay. I think maybe not had enough time. I think, or you had to go already, which I will also believe. Let's see here. There's a part of me that wants to go with I don't know my mother, but I go and strike against her too for my rights. But at the same time, I guess you want to point. I'm gonna flip between. I love the last answer. Oh, you missed it. It's no worries. Which one would you go with? Go ahead and just put it in. Leaning toward one. All right. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
All right. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He makes a ka-ching sound. He just said ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
I respect that. Like, you know, people gotta be people, right? But there's a point where it's like you've gotta recognize that it's not in your best interest to just keep everything. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing.
You told her?
Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. I like this guy.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Ooh, we ain't got no empathy. It's a white check, though. We could just give it a shot. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there? So let's ask, what are you hauling anyway?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Not just the game, but the people in the game, too.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Ooh. Do I want to say you're under arrest? Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Okay. No, let's just... I'm not very empathetic. No, I chose intellect. It was not a great plan. But I also I think I was talking about this at the beginning. I also wanted to play a character that I don't normally kind of play, which because I like bard types. I like to be able to have the ability to like be charismatic and stuff. But wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No. I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
The encyclopedia is so cool, though. Yeah, I know, right? So, like, you know, it's not a bad choice. And we can play a different character next time around, I guess, you know? Oh... That's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. This game is good. I love it. And then we can like, well, we've already gone hobo and superstar. All right, so nothing illegal then. That's your machine behind you. Could I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling? That's your machine behind. Yeah.
This rockin' beauty. It sure is like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Play it again. I'm considering it. I'm definitely considering it.
Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
It's a found A6 you got there? Yeah, let's go with this option because of, hey, the encyclopedia is so cool. Let's use that.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
All right, so nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
You know, I wouldn't put it past people, right? All right, could I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
That's fair. That's fair. That's like charm person right there, you know? Like, they're your friend, but they're not going to do a thing that's, like, against the people that they're also friends with. Or, like, you know, whatever. But maybe they would. I don't know. Right, I had another question.
A man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
All right, let's go for the let's go for the 8% chance. Let's go for the boxcars here.
Ease into it.
No.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Oh no. My man, I want to know about your soul. So good. Ooh, formidable failure. All right. Gotta head out. Hey, thanks for coming to hang out while you could. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a reasonable time. And I don't know, maybe you'll make it back before I'm done with the stream. So let me know if you drop back in. Okay. All right. Hey man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
I'm okay, man. Just the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
Man recedes into his days of words.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Right. Alright, so that one's locked up. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging out behind the hostel there? Points at the yard.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy. Been wasting my time right here. Keep him busy. Alright, busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
That's fair. That is very fair. Alright, I'm good for now. Good talk. I like this guy a lot.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Alright. Okay, so we got 2 thoughts here.
Hey. Psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
We're getting a thought. We're getting a thought here. Again? How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners,
Well,
impale all people who have more than 25
okay,
real
well,
in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
that sounds... I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of these.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it.
Oh, this is the
You're about to
ultra left one, isn't it?
reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Masticate means chew.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, first, what's this communism even about? What am I feeling? Am I feeling, you know, I don't think we necessarily have to. I'm trying to decide. I mean, yeah, it would kind of make sense. All right, wait, first, what's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
That sounds right.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
What?
You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Charm and the spin. Is that an atomic particle reference in addition to being okay, all right. The last communist.
Now get to work, comrade.
All right, roll up your sleeves and start building communism.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few million eggs.
That's terrifying. Roll up your sleeves further. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finish thought. Oh no! All right. What else we got?
Hobocop.
Yes.
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old L'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead.
Ooh.
You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon.
Oh.
Then fight the Aramakan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
That is
Guillaume Le Million.
ridiculous. Oh.
Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree.
Oh no.
In his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Oh no. Oh, why does... Okay. Oh. Bonuses from the thought reveals extra special collector's edition tear bottles on the map, or tear bottles on the map. More money from selling tear. Learning cap for shivers raised to 6. Wait a second. Electrochemistry -1. Yeah, that's from Inexplicable Feminist Agenda. Ooh, pain threshold +1. Okay. All psyche learning caps raised by 1. Okay. Okay. I don't know what shivers is. That's probably one of the special things. I should absolutely. Ooh, we don't want to take that -2 to visual calculus. It's funny. These don't seem like bonuses. I'm definitely going... Oh, we have to unlock a new one. Okay, well, we do... Let's see. We do have the one skill point available. So let's open up a new... Let's open up a new slot. Alright, and we're gonna go with some kind of superstar. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Let me see. Oh, it's only an hour and 10 minutes. Hell, I'm wondering if... I mean, it'll be pretty quick. Sparks fall like snow from the bow of collector of streetcar number 42, slowly down the slope from Voyager Road, then east on the B206, across the river, to where there are no closed factories or ruins. To study at the academy. Electrical cables run overhead, and the bow collector draws across them like a musical instrument. Flash. She's standing at the rear window, holding onto the rail, in a spring coat, waving at you. I do want to do these two for sure at some point, though. So this is tricky. Oh, to forget one, you have to use a skill point. That's weird. Oh, man. I want to hear more about, This is tricky. Do I want to do... No. I want to do the bow collector. And we're going to get a new, level pretty soon anyway. Yeah, let's do that one. Despite the fact that we're taking some hits to hand-eye coordination and authority. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the skill points anymore. Inspect the victim's body. Get ammonia. We got that. We're still in the area. Actually, let's see here. There's stuff to look at. Can I get over here? Oh, I would have had to come from the other direction, I think. Or that works. Okay. A bold slogan. Humanox covers the truck. Okay. Human oxide. I don't know. What have we here?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island,
Oh, yes.
pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Oh, no.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Huh. What
Something with great
indentations?
kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
Huh.
Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king? Wink the indentation.
I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Yes, practical joke. Target practice. Political. It's a king and he's shot. Ooh. Could it be none of the above? You guys want to give me a help out with this one? We can engage our polling feature if you've properly given permission to the extension. Yeah, let's do that. Give you a few seconds to mull it over. If you want to help out a little bit, you can. I'll decide otherwise. But let's go ahead. Got about 15 seconds. Pick right from your screen there. Just give it a poke, whatever you want. I'm thinking either 3 or 4. So if none of y'all want to help, yeah, we'll flip with 3 as being heads. Yep. So 3 it is. Probably the bottom one.
What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
He takes a note in his notebook.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
All right, let's try this weight check. We've got a pretty high chance. All right, what did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Sorry. Profligacy? Now, that one I don't know. So we're going to look it up. Profligacy. Reckless extravagance or wastefulness in the use of resources. All right. In what way? This probably would have been answered.
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
All right, fair enough.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Weird. But how did he blow through it? Is it just because he took it all for himself? Also, Krugerrands, aren't those like just regular? Aren't those a particular?
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
I'd like to sleep on gold, hustler style. The king is the king, and he can do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. Wait, really?
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
I don't have to ask what nose candy is. This is a lot to process. So he's addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Okay, this is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
That's fair. Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
I mean, obviously. Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay.
We just covered this.
Thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution. when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the Communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
That's fair. Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Like, why does he have a statue at all? This was a very much a he put the statue there himself, I'm guessing. Man, I love these car designs. They're really fucking cool.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time.
That sounds right.
A rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics
I feel
and
judged.
thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
That's fair.
Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Hoi polloi.
Not that he ever did in life either.
That's fair. All right. Ooh. Ooh. We get some things here. What we got? What we got? Yes. I will take the white tank top and become a physical instrument. +1 conceptualization, -1 suggestion. This is just a +1. I can use that if I need to later. Ampule of ammonia. Lieutenant's handkerchief. Okay. The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. A thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting used to treat fainting spells, produced by Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. Ammonia. I don't have a hat. I don't have... Well, I could hold something in my other hand. Should actually equip this, though. I'm very afraid that it's gonna run out of, like, batteries, though. Okay, so there's really the only person we can talk to over here.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Oh.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Oh. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your fingers. Remember. Oh. Lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
That's fair. Okay, if you say so. I'm sure... okay, I don't know that she'll come up later. It might be one of those, like... situations where it's just like, oh hey, here's a person who just happens to be here now, being a person. Then again, they do have all these people who you just can't interact with, so maybe that's not the case. Let's see, we've got a few things that we can still interact with over here, and I think we should definitely engage. It says GRIH. Okay. Ooh, it's raining. That's fun. Oh, wait. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Okay. Talk with this gentle person. Oh, what? Can we go up there?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Oh no. The man yells toward the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot. And oddly screechy for a man his size. I feel it. Looks like too much trouble for my taste. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Broad-shouldered alpha male turns toward you. He's a full head taller than everybody else. Alpha, that's all. Bull hockey.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
I want to say, oh, well then yes. Let's see. I'll flip a coin. Heads for one. All right, let's go with. Oh, then yes.
Ha! Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. We have a right to work.
All right.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about? I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you. I'm gonna say I don't think I've chosen sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
That's true.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Okay, what kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Interesting. Yeah, because this guy's a scab, right?
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Okay. I think I'm getting it.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points to the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. This is the other guy that I think is up here. There's this? There's a thing that we can... Really? Okay. I didn't know that was there. Call me mañana. I want to get into the harbor too. What is a strike? Who are all these strike breakers? What exactly is your goal, though? Okay, so this seems like a... another questioning situation.
Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here, behind the hostel cafeteria there. This is an official matter not to be discussed with outsiders.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse. Absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know. This really isn't... I'm gonna go with this really isn't my area of expertise.
We are not speaking aside in this just yet, sir.
Yeah.
Pity.
Let us work!
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting, what does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Yeah, this guy's a plant. Definitely. You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work,
Oh shit.
be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Corporate, though? I mean, unions are not usually on the corporate side. Yeah, okay.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
I want to ask what your goal is first. Gotta remember to save after I'm done with this, too.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
That military haircut thing is really coming through, and also this whole thing.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
But it's strange coming from you, considering that you were able to assess that situation like you were. Be considered storming in like all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Man rubs his jaw. A perfect, lightly bearded, square wedge. Okay, I gotta ask, where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity, gonna figure out this strike mess. Routine, part of the investigation. I thought you looked real familiar for a second there. I am... I want to go with 2 or 3, I think. Go with 3.
No. Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Interesting.
Every once in a while, It's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
I already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Or sweet. I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
I don't think number 2 is the best answer. I'm definitely feeling that 3. I'm feeling like there's like some hidden checks that I'm not picking up on that involve like empathy or something. I'm wondering if that's how it goes. So I don't want to say 2 for sure. So let's go 1 and 3. We'll go with, yeah, I think I've been there. It's probably not the best answer.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Man is quickly losing interest in talking with you. You know, I can go through it again.
What's it to you?
Curiosity.
Big mess caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while,
Yep.
it's like you can see glimpses of...
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting.
Let's go with this
Worked
one.
at Territorial. Ring a bell? We're done here. I have a strike to break.
There we go. Interesting. You don't want to talk to me no more. Okay. Gotta save. Gotta save. Gotta save. Gotta save. Save again, baby. Save again, baby. Oh, yeah. This flashlight thing is really cool. Alright, let's go up here and talk to this guy.
Scab?
Asks a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Hold on, where do they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mass, squinting his eyes as if to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Yeah, the big guy. The big guy's a plant.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
I'm gonna skip this one. Not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Let's see. Yeah, this looks like a questioning situation, not a specific reply thing. I've come to Martinez to investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Whisper, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it. I'm gonna go with 2.
Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me.
I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Interesting.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That simple? I just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Aha.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult?
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation,
I do not believe that that's going to happen.
or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
I like this guy. The man whistles a jaunty tune, the wind rustling his whiskers. I'm a bit short on money right now.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Oh. Alright, I'll try it.
The coin narrowly slips by your
Damn.
outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Too bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Wait. Wait. What? I appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
I think that was a bit of a glitch. Like the wrong sound clip. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy, wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
Oh, okay, very cool. That was fun and interesting. All right, let's get another save in. So, let's take another look at our journal before we go talk to the big guy up top. We can't pay for damages. We do have to ask a station. We can go do that. Let's just do that right quick. Oh wait, hold on. Is that a thing that I can see from here, or is that something that I have to get up to? Oh, yeah, I guess not. I guess not. Alright, seeing as we are here, let's go into the store. Before we head all the way back to the car. Alright. Yellow roses. Dozens of them. Tulips, too. Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Alright, there's a few things that we can look at here.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
Oh. I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine? With your hands.
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
She shrugs awkwardly.
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Alright. Yeah, that's a thing that we do need to find.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Pharmaceutics?
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Alright.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Hypnogamma? What the hell is that? Nosafed is for physical damage. I'm guessing that Hypnogamma and Duramine are damage preventatives? Or, skill increase sort of things? Oh yeah, +3 health. And +3 morale, okay. Okay, so no, these are just recovery things. So, I don't want to spend my money right now. We're gonna take a quick break, though. So, let's do that. Because now is the time for breaks. So you can get up, you can stretch, you can grab a drink, you know, whatever you need to do. Move around a little bit. And we'll be back in just a few minutes here. Okay. I think my next order of business is getting a timer for the here at back screen, so you can just see how long I've been gone. All right. Okay. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to this party here. Okay. Let's do this. L'amour alcool. All right. What did those products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is...
She stops.
I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little bit more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
That's fair, and they're making me wear a... whatever the fuck that is.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Duramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Alright, who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Well, alright then. Do you have any ammonia?
Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere.
Well, we don't need it, so there's that. You know what? I could get some Nosafed.
Okay, here.
Just to have
I hope
it.
Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. What do we got back here? Smokes. Oh, wait. No.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles around the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes, too, glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict. Alright, let's do say nothing, just take it in.
The beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all.
This guy, just...
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
You judging? I feel like you're judging. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices? Please tell me more about these products.
The pale age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
Okay, what is pale?
You know.
She shrugs, uninterested in explaining it further. Okay, what will this stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
She stares at you, unsure.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale.
Huh.
Use medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
That... Okay. Yep. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
That's interesting. Why do they... Okay. There must be some significant unforeseen stuff with those things.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Interesting. What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
She taps on the glass counter. The raincoats patiently await purchase.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
Well, I didn't want to steal one. At least not this time. Oh, we're good. What if we...
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants.
-1, ask what it is. Nice. That's cool. Alright, let's talk directly to her and see what she's got going on.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit? Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Revachol, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter. To avoid trademark infringement.
Wow. That sounds right. What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Stupid famous people. I approve of this. Very futuristic. Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature? Let's ask about that.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Okay, it's I'm going with 1 or 3 here, I think. Let's go with 3. So who's the most stylish here? There, it can't be anyone from here.
Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. Or a singer-songwriter. Or a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
That's fair. I wonder if...
You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This...
It's where they rate different outfits.
Who's numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Her lazy eye scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
But I want it like that. I feel...
You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks...
It's where they rate different no. I don't like it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay.
You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Let's cover something else here.
Something called Police de la Mode.
Stupid famous people.
Yeah, they're kind of boring, but, you know.
Just want to know, like, I want to see if there's...
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place.
Oh no, what did I do?
The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an
apologetic because I'm a goon.
Smile.
Right. All right.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags? Can you tell me anything about the dead body? Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died? How long has he been there? What do you think happened? Thank you for your help. I think we can ask all of these.
Not really.
Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Okay. Yeah, alright. That makes sense. How long has he been there?
I don't know. Really long.
This is about as aware as I am, just overall. What do you think happened?
I don't...
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Thank God for Kim.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me something about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Ooh. I'll just flip for this one. Yeah, let's go with physical reality.
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in for it
I mean, no, I meant where are we on a larger scale?
as mankind or as a nation?
Maybe I should have
or-
asked about it economic.
What will her essay prompt be?
This is interesting. As a mankind. As a...
In a good place.
She rubs her face thinking.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kind of big. I don't know.
She shrugs and folds her magazine back. Oh, what time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still.
That's not true.
It's
Oh,
apparent the clock doesn't work.
that's... Yep. Yep, we got there eventually. What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
The coalition. What's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
She taps the magazine on the counter. I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
I leveled up. Wonderful. That's great. Okay. Okay. Autosave. Good. 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 But let's give it a hard save here too. Confirm, baby. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. See if this guy has anything more interesting to say. Probably not.
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to
Oh, yeah.
fuck off again?
I found this mug in the trash. Show it to the man. Is it yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Low standards. Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Interesting. So we've got to find someone else who is racist, who does live here. All right, and he doesn't seem like he's going to be racist. All right, let's look at our list of stuff here. The map. Wait, really? We still don't have a map? These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. I don't want to try the physical instrument one. Or the hanged man one. We can just skip those ones. At least for now. How long have we known each other? Almost 80 years? An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. I respect that. Trees be trees. We need to find a flippin' bag. What's going on over here? What's going on everywhere, really? Oh, hello. Hey, Nosfed. Very nice. Hello, another trash bin. Alright. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Today's Monday? I think. Barry, can you hear me, buddy?
G'day to you, officers.
Is that a knife? You have a knife? What is that?
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Yes.
His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
That's fair.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and
the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man in the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment. Interesting. Bizarro church!
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Aw. He cuts off a slice of salami.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Oh, I want salami now.
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. Alright. Oh, hey. I'm guessing that this is the control panel for the water lock.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
I see. These are doors. They'll close like that. Probably won't do anything. Couldn't hurt to try it.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
I'm gonna release the lever.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way.
Yep.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yes. I'm assuming that trying to force the lock will cause more problems than we want to. Oh. Interesting. Let's see. What do these gloves give us? Interfacing. Oh, yes. Okay, that's how we... Oh, +1 in Inland Empire and +1 empathy, but -2 authority. Savoir-faire is taking a hit. Ah, yes. Sneaking under the savoir-faire is sleight of hand, I believe. Electrochemistry. All right, dude. Okay. All right, close. +1 electrochemistry. I really like this game. This is real good. Okay, let's see. We've got a point we can deal out. Let's see, where do we want to put it? Let's look at this. Volition is... this must be health, right? Rule 4, fighters who can take a hit, lookouts who don't sleep, human batteries. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory system. It improves your health, one of the 2 health pools in the game. It enables to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? If you can't take a few bullets, why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're if you're a very, very healthy man? At high levels, endurance enables you to take a few knocks, take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. It makes you a powerful man who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. Body is frail already, and the flesh of a cop will often be tested. If it doesn't pass, it dies. I am going to... yeah, we'll just level this up. Right off the bat. So now we have 3 bits of health, and that is a good place to be. Alright, let's see. And this bridge is closed as well, due to the strike and such. Okay, we got a person over there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what's going on here. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Clearly not helpful right now. Hot air rises up from the sewer. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Yummy! Alright, let's see if we can get some stuff here.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. I want to rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Well, that wouldn't be helpful for sunglasses, would it?
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Let's try again. Let's give this a shot. It's a actually, let's leave for now. Let's see if some of our equipment has conceptualization. Oh, we've already got a +1. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. That's yeah. So it's not gonna make any difference. We'll just
The shine on these sunglasses
give it a shot.
lasts a lifetime.
No luck.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor.
Cellophane?
Produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, are firefights something that we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
+1 perception. Interesting. Hate them. I hate them. Yeah, we need to put points into conceptualization. Give me those shades you recommended. We'll try them on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Minus shades of self-destruction. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's real good. That's real good. All right. Plastic rack Marconi's stamped with humanitarian aid. Macaronis. Excuse me. Marconi's. Humanitarian. This says humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for resale. Interesting.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
That's weird.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Now, this doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
You're right, we've got to save mother economy. But I don't have children, I think. It's just nature. Powerful economies expand, weak economies go extinct. This economy is really just a distraction from the cultural issues. You know, immigrants and... Oh, no. Look, man, I just want to buy some clothes. I'm going to go with 2.
Too bad, officer. Kids make it all worthwhile. Without kids, who's going to be around to enjoy the economy?
I'm wondering...
Don't let me stop you. Open the box and browse a little.
All right, fine.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
That sucks.
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Oh, no.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
All right, let's try a composure check to find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags.
Something
there we
cold
go.
grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Perfect.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Love it.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Very cool. The economy thanks you, officer.
Okay. I'll have to look into that later. All right. Speakers from the people of Samara. All right, so and I can look at that box. I gotta look at this thing. Food gift from the people of Messina. All right, let's look what's in this box.
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Sneakers and speakers. Inspect the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, "Solidarity aid from the People's Republic of Samara." The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Poor little speakers. What about the speakers, though? Doesn't anybody want the speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat. A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
I don't know what an upper is.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
That is much more than I have.
Only? That's madness.
Yeah.
Fun ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
Need those. Reaction speed +1, hand-eye coordination +1. Encyclopedia -1. Reaction and hand-eye coordination, it could be good. But let's be fair, I like the encyclopedia. Can I just buy the sad, conquered Sumerian speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Lo-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
Wait, what if I do deserve more than a lo-fi socialist sound system? You know what? You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them...
Oh, shit.
But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
I mean, you have a box.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn. So you have to buy the sneakers first.
Son of a bitch. Wonder if there's a way to...
A pair of
those sneakers, miss...
Only that fun ultra.
Oh, okay.
Wear
All right.
the future. You remember the...
All right. Okay, so that's that. So we've inspected everything. We haven't talked to this guy, though. What's up?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide... The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Gives you a thumbs up. Oh, what's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
I'm cool?
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
It makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Oh, okay. Whip him out? No, we... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna whip him out. Nope, don't miss the... Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Beautiful.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
What do y'all think? You wanna weigh in on this one? Which one, a shakedown or an arrest? If you're interested, go ahead and tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. Otherwise, I'll just flip the coin. Oh yeah. All right, let's just flip it. All right, so we'll go with an arrest.
Of course, I'll come quietly. But perhaps I could convince you to arrest some of my wares, officer. With your money, maybe?
I could persuade him to give me some money. It's a white check, but what kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get those comfy pants? Do you have a permit to sell all that? Is there a discount for cool officers like me? That's all then. Let me speak to you about something else. Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers. All extremely cool and above board.
All cool. Do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Kim, is it true he doesn't need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
All right.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, but what are we doing here if there are no permits? Look at Kim and police insignia on his sleeve.
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I'm not, however.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the gossamer state.
I don't know what that means.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
Gossamer State, you're right. This is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. Okay, so cool guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I can think of cooler things. But you're a foreigner. I'm protecting the business interests of foreign nations. Then I'm protecting a state lawlessness. I'm not an officer of the law. I'm an officer of common anarchy. Cool. Okay, no permit then. Cool. Definitely get, yeah.
Cool ruins. I get to sell quality goods like these by cutting out the middlemen. You don't have to rebuild your house, live in a crater, or in a tree. Where can you do that? Only here.
You're pretty sure you can live in a tree elsewhere too, but he wouldn't believe it anyway.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Logic is pretty wise here. Are those things really on sale, or did you just jack up the prices first?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
He winks. That's all then. Let me ask you some other questions.
For you.
The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
Doesn't that beat the idea of humanitarian aid? It's supposed to be free. That's what makes it a humanitarian. I think one said not for resale on the packaging. Don't play games with me, Hawker. What's going on? All right.
It is practically free. Yours for 5 cents a piece. Rock that tuna. Why not some macaroni too?
Macaroni. I think one said not for resale on the package.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Oh?
Wait. Humanix. Humanitarian aid.
Does your supplier drive that Humanox lorry over there? He points at the lorry with the big Humanox sign on it.
What?
The street vendor looks over his shoulder and stares at the lorry. So he's never seen a lorry in his entire life.
A convincing performance. Bravo.
Look, officer. I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
That's fair.
Interesting.
That is interesting. All right. Where are you from, Silang?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
That's fair.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Better not to mention. Well, yeah, you're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Well, I'm glad that I got a success on that. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant that you're from Seaguy.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
But isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol? You're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other peoples and cultures. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Kind of mind reaction.
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know? Whatever's good for business is good for me.
That's fair. Ooh, +1. Yeah, maybe he wants to give me some cash. I'll look around. I don't want to do a full-on shakedown. But, you know, we do need to get cash somehow. We got autosave, but, you know us. We got to save manual-like, just in case. I'm practically giving away goods, he says. All right. To clear that part out, let's see where we got else to go. Oh shit. Let's stop at the motor carriage, our motor car, and we'll radio HQ and request some cash.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This one screwed me over last time, I think. Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice is a firewalker. Please reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
God, I love this guy. I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but... What does he want now? He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
Love this
I
guy.
don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Oh.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Let's see. Which one do I want to go with? I'm guessing I won't be able to get anything. No matter what the response is, I won't be able to get anything. But we'll take a poll. If y'all want to join in, you can. I'll put it up here if you haven't granted permission to the extension. You don't have to if you don't want to. But we'll go through the options. It's paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money. Or 2. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. Or 3. Okay, I heard you. No funds. And it'll give you a few seconds to mull those over. And then the 15 seconds to answer. So let's go. Answer away. And if not, I'll just decide myself, because that's what I'm going to do anyway. Nobody? All right. Let's say it's paramount.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
I guess it doesn't even matter. We just have to answer them all.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Damn.
Vigmar said...
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me. Kind of. Yeah, I want to answer that.
He said, it's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
Oh.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here.
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself in front of your colleagues.
Aw. I'm alright. I'm alright. I had other things.
Let us address them now, sir. Over.
Hey, USS Internets. How's it going? Welcome back. How's your day? Alright. 10-10. Transmission completed.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
I don't want to tap in the preheater. Last time I died. Doing great. It's good to hear. Good deal. It's a good day. Making some progress in the case. We went down south and a little bit to the west here. We talked to this guy. We talked to the scab boss up top. We talked to the other guy who's hanging out, told us about the guy protecting the button to get to the docks area. We haven't done a whole lot with respect to our overall case, or our current caseload. Like, we just called to request more money. So that's, we're done with that. Who put clothes in the trash? We gotta do some of these things. This will take time. Sing karaoke. Get a reality lowdown. Oh, that's right. Okay. Close the water lock. Yep, we need to get to that. Track down our gun. Yes, the local pawn shop. All right, so we're over in the area. I am going to save after that conversation if I haven't done that already. It doesn't matter. I'll do it again. Here we go. All right. Let us check. Let's check things out. We can talk to the old people over there. Yeah, let's talk to them over here really quick to see what's going on. Actually, we'll take a look at this first. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Wait, what? Okay. All right, we got a couple folks over here we can talk to. Mon Dieu. How much can a man whine, Gaston? Oh, no, I missed it. Shit.
Doesn't need to be a struggle.
Covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
All right. Well, I'll kind of... There we go. Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Interesting. I don't know if that's a thing. Can we... Okay. All right. Let's talk to this guy right here, then.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
What game? This one's still chewing on a sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Interesting.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Perfect. All right, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
What do you think? Should we do it? Here. We'll get a poll going here. Just hit me up. Just let me know what you think, and we can run it again if you miss it. I realize that the delay is probably a problem. Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm feeling that same. Let's give it a shot. Oh shit.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
All right. Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Perfect. Is this shot put? Are you doing shot put?
Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
The man ball. All right, taking surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There's time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Oh, yep. It is shot put.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Shit something to shit.
A whorehouse of shit.
Okay, there we go.
It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
Vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 pool.
I thought it was shot put. That's yeah, okay. Clearly the wrong game. That's perfect. Tank?
Yes, petanque. You ruined our petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You are as a goddamn bull.
I'm gonna try. I'll try to fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Why are you asking me?
You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Oh, there we go. You seem to be playing in a crater. Yes. I was wondering actually if the balls had something to do with the dent or something.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely.
God, I love this game.
At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Beautiful.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
I don't know about that. What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility
Purple.
loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asks, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
Regnum cocainum. Nice. Royal cocaine. Think. Which I'm not sure about that. He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine.
Of course.
A court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor.
Oh.
And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
This responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need a boost too. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thanks for clearing that up. I have... You know, it's ironic to say that. Coming from a... You guys are still playing the damn game. I don't know. I'm gonna flip a coin between. You know. I don't know that I was operating heavy machinery, and you know. You played last night and you punched the stone throwing kid on accident? Oh shit! How? Wait, how? Is that a dialogue option? Also, that's hilarious. What happened? It was. It makes sense. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to talk to him again. That's one of the. I think that's one of the last things I did at the end of stream last night. No, what's that? I don't know. Yeah, let's go.
From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM,
he got up and kept being a jerk.
into a debate about drug policies.
That's fair. From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM, right? Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
I respected you for a minute, though? Interesting. Very interesting. Might want to use that. to my advantage. It seems like a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leader is not afraid to do what must be done, what this country needs. I'm wondering if I should be arguing against him or playing to his... Yeah, I'm leaning one.
Elysium is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
That's fair. That's fair. Sometimes you just can't, you know.
Right.
Like, just slamming your head against the wall, you know? You're only gonna hurt yourself in the end. You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Okay, it's a crater left by an artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again? Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Yeah, it's squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
What?
We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Yeah, you know. Why shell them here in Martinez? They should have chosen a place away from the people and buildings. I'd bomb this place too. All right, why shell them?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Points to the northeast. Deathblow. Sounds grim. Nod thoughtfully and turn to look to the northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater. We'll go with this one.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Oh, that is grim.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Yep. Well, I guess. Is that why everything is also bombed out?
Right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
It's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Oh, no.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for hard-working, hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing, I don't think, I just do. Yeah, let's take a poll on this one. Give you just a minute here to think about it. A little bit, just a few seconds here. 5 seconds. And then I'll click the thing and you can... Alright, let's go. Go ahead, you got 15 seconds now. You just let me know what you think I should go with here. I'm thinking... 2 or 3. So yeah, I'll try those out. Let's see. You know, yeah, let's go with 3.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains.
He takes a deep breath.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This is such a deep story. And I love it, and I'm also extremely confused.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
That's legit. He sighs. I feel that.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Okay, I think I can ask about all of these things. How does Philip III factor into this? Points toward the monument.
That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Fair enough. Who is this Frisel?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the hoi polloi, in a very public execution.
What is the hoi polloi? That's...
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
Oh. You mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Okay, okay. Alright, what exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
Oh.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
We have to get, we'll have to get the bull back. Make this a little bit easier on us. We could still do it, but, you know anything about the man hanged in the back of the whirling in rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Cop comes from the Latin term capere, which means to capture. Apparently.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women? Oh no.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
There are no duties RCM women could carry out. Yeah, let's engage our inexplicable feminism.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks, don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer? Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
Now, there is an unfortunate, very unfortunate... Yeah, okay, that... Yeah.
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
That's fair. Thank you for your time. I should go check this out. Oh no, we got time left. We got a little bit of time left. Let's go check this out. We got a lot of things we can check out still. I don't think I need this flashlight out right now. Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. We need to get ourselves a bag here. All right. Speaking of bag, let's take this off. I'm not sure that we want to have it out at all times. Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people? Okay. That's cool. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book is about pate. This book, you really don't understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about boyadero culture? Promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Interesting. Book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. That sounds right. Yeah, you know, since we're up here, let's talk to this lady. Oh, hello. What? This book is titled Man from Heimdall. I couldn't read that. That's a book on the ground. Okay. This is a kid?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello, I am the law. Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway? Is it okay to if I ask you some questions?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Wow, that's the actual name of the store. Okay.
Books? Postcards? Easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
What? Nah, it feels inappropriate to lecture this girl.
Don't be a fool. As an expert, it's your duty to tell what you know to everyone.
Don't tell me what to do. What? Okay. Hey, now, I already made up my mind.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
That's fair. The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe? Such a good trooper you are. Already learning the value of hard work. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Hot juice. I mean, hot cider, I suppose. Shouldn't you be at school or something? What is this crime business? What is romance? Who are these famous people? All right, let's...
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
I mean...
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Yeah, how's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
I think in this situation, I'm going to say nothing.
Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses? How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plastic manifestations! Fine, I'll show you.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What's this crime business?
Fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay. Actually, we're gonna take just a quick break, and then we'll continue in just a few minutes, as per usual. But you know, get up, walk around, stretch your legs out, grab yourself a drink, snack, whatever you need to do, and I will be back very shortly. Switch, we're all back. Okay. Okay. Not crime fiction. Need to know what crime is. Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets the people going.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Harsh. She examines you as if to find something policeman-like. Huh? Well, what does a cop look like then? Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman. Should I, or should stop being one?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway, it's your points to your head. I mean, there's that, especially that's the answer. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. I'm gonna go with 3 on this one.
Head, yes.
No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads.
What? Ah, yes, flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you got to be the killer to catch the killer.
Isn't that very dangerous?
She examines the picture of Dick Mullen. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir.
Ooh, it's...
like in the books.
It's 7. We can go... I'm going to deduce something now. Well, that's a pretty... Really? +1 for anxious body language, plus from... Oh, this is... She's got anxious body language, and she's afraid of the curse.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady, and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in the situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Sad face. What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone's poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? That's enough romance for me. I'm gonna say, what about when everyone's poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Poor people are boring. Sometimes you have to write about real life.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process, or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
Okay. What about...
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
All she needs is herself. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah? You think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Ooh, that's a heavy-duty one. She pauses, trying to figure out the appropriate answer. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb. I'm just gonna say, okay.
Sometimes they break up for a little while, but then they always get back together.
That's enough romance for me. I had other questions.
Maybe some about other books.
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold, reddened cheeks, then continues. Hold on a moment for coffee.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Yeah, man.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
There's wisdom in these words. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Fame is for vain people. I have better things to do. These famous people sound like a bunch of dorks. Definitely the first one.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it.
Fair.
It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face. I forget about that. Okay. Every so often I have to look at that sweet face. Okay, yeah. When the next person comes, you'll have to sir ma'am them again. Sir, it is. Soldier on. I'm gonna go with this one.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
All right, let's. Ooh, it should be a book of you. Nice. All right, let's go with a 92% chance.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey. Wait, I forgot we were even... Oh, we're deducing something. Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show me that. You can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Ooh, ow, ooh, ow, 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 ow. You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were a few other hints.
That proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed. Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Raps have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor and dismal working conditions. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. Absolutely. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. Okay.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
All right. You think so? Fine. Do better. Do something about me.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? Yeah, about that. Maybe you could point me towards some booze. I'm having a grand time. And I am also sad, and my head hurts. Yeah.
Because you usually aren't. I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you.
Oh
the
no.
The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
Oh no.
There's something you're missing.
Ooh, suggestion. That's bad. I wonder if there's something that we can do to adjust that. I think I've got some negative suggestion right now. So we'll have to come back to that one. Finger pistols, what? Oh, that's new. Snapping doesn't help. You were promised a gun, that much is certain. This is why you became a cop. Really? Oh no. Yeah, here you are, loitering around with the idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by, what, like, talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? This ain't right. You need to think around this problem. And you need to snap your fingers at people as you do. Love it. Love it. Love it. So good. Okay. Taking a lot of minuses. Alright, let's see. We are taking a hit to suggestion from our pants, I think? No, our shirt. Okay. So. Put on a different shirt. It's not going to help us all that much, but I don't think we're going to...
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
It's not amazing, not an amazing chance. But let's do another one. Do another save. And alright, it's getting kind of late.
Are you here for more books?
Alright, what are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yay! It is 6 plus 4. We needed 11. I needed that point. I'm really glad that I did that. I mean, obviously, it brought it from like what, an 8% to 17%. It's pretty good. Hang on. So you know me? We've met before? Well, I mean, I don't. On the second thought, maybe I shouldn't remember that. Maybe there's a reason I forgot. I don't think that's necessarily a thing because we've forgotten almost everything. So
yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Oh no. What do you mean better? I look like shit. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
What does that mean?
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed.
Oh.
It certainly looks odd on a man.
Okay.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict.
Yeah.
That is what she meant. You were probably gurning to.
Hell's... What?
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Damn you, electrochemistry. Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby. That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So, why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks. I've learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll save again. Because why not? Alright, we'll have to get some more dialogues opened up so people can try them out here. It's late enough, actually, at this point we can, well, examine shit. Nice. I like this store. I like the look to this store. I'll say that. Gift books and molten candy. Wait, what?